So it's been 2 months since I was able to get over to the bunker, and finally, with the sort of ease in the lockdown restrictions, I was able to get over, and I spent 3 hours cutting the grass, generally tidying the compound up and doing a bit of maintenance. So I had a few jobs to do from the last time I was there in February. So the first thing I wanted to do was I decided to rewire the post slightly. I've always had a solar panel above ground, and then I keep the battery below ground to run the lights and everything. So what I decided to do is remove the battery from below ground and rewire the post so that I didn't need the solar panel anymore. So what I'm going to do from now on is I'm going to connect the battery directly to the fuse box from above ground. And then when I'm not at the post, I will put the battery in the shed, the little storage shed I have on site, and then I will use my large 50-watt solar panel that I have on the shed to keep that battery fully charged. So what I was doing here was just reconnecting the 12-volt socket and then connecting that up to the battery itself, just to make sure I was getting power below ground. And the next thing I did was try out a new 4G modem and antenna I have. So I've wanted to have 4G internet below ground for a while. I want to camp out at the post some stage this summer. So having a bit of internet below ground and being able to live stream on YouTube from below ground as well is something I've wanted to do. So what I'm doing here is I'm running some cable below ground just so that I can have the antenna, the 4G antenna above ground to get the signal, and then I'm going to have the 4G modem below ground to give me my Wi-Fi. Now what I've done here is I've removed the cover from the fixed survey meter pipe, and I'm putting all of the cabling down the pipe, and that will run down into the monitoring room in the bunker, and that will give me my antenna connection. And I'm just putting the cover back on here, just so when I'm staying over, I can leave this cover slightly ajar so that if it does rain while I'm down there, the water won't get down. But it's really only, I'm only putting it back on temporarily. I won't have it like that when I stay here. Right, let's go below ground. So it's 15 feet from the top of the ladder to the bottom of the entrance shaft. And for a change, what I thought I would do, I would hold the camera while I climb down. And that's the sump pump there. If any water gets in, that yellow bit with a handle, that's the sump pump that pumps the water up out to the surface. There's the wiring coming down from the bottom of the fixed survey meter pipe, running to the 4G modem, and as you can see there, I'm getting a full signal, which is absolutely fantastic. So I did a speed check, and I was getting roughly 40 megabits per second download and about 32 megabits per second upload. So whenever I finally get, my restrictions taken off for live streaming from mobile, I will be able to live stream from the bunker. So what I've done here in the fuse box, as you saw the rewiring job I did above ground, I just had to remove the solar charger and just swap everything over. So the post is now running on 12-volt battery from above ground. And what I've also done here is I'm going to test the Teletalk, which was the old communication system in the bunker. And a friend of mine has been able to get the Teletalk working again, and we can use it as a Skype, basically a Skype telephone. So I open up the unit here, and you can hear it connecting to the conference. And then because there's nobody else currently online, only myself, it plays this sort of hold music. And we have an old exercise recording from the 1970s playing, just to make it sound a little bit more authentic, how it actually would have sounded originally back when the bunker was in operation. And you can see the on button flashing there to show that it's powered on. So anytime one of my friends with one of their bunkers comes online, I'm able to talk to them then in their bunker, and they're able to talk to me. So it's yeah, it's pretty cool for open days, and it's quite cool when you're actually camping over at the bunker. You can talk to somebody. So we'll go back above ground now. So the last time you saw the damage the cows had done, and it pulled this wire out. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove a couple of nails on this old piece of black plastic, and I'm going to put the cabling in behind it. And there it is, all back together. Yeah, glad to get all these jobs done. 2 months was a very, very long time without getting over to the bunker. But listen, thank you all very, very much for watching, and I'll see you all again next time. Bye-bye.